Is it working? Shalom. Sorry, shalom. I have it connected. I thought so. I don't know if I'm over on Instagram or not. It won't let me hit the go live button. What the shale? Oh, there we go. Okay. We're doing things, guys. We're figuring stuff out. Happy Love Day. Who, I know some of you are like, "Ugh, Valentine's Day. Ugh." I used to be that way too. That's why I like calling it Love Day. Like, look at my little cookies. Like, I'm so proud of her. I never thought like sourdough, cookies would taste good. Like when you say it, you're like, really sourdough? But makes them like nice and fluffy. I don't know if you can see. Steph, shalom. What do you guys think about? I can't help it. For me, holidays have always kind of been food related. Oh, and I was gonna do a breakdown with the skincare. I brought it all. Hold on. Oh, there it is. So I put this on at night. This is the little collagen night wrap. So I've been peeling it. Shalom, Ben. And is it Eve on? No, wait. Hold on. Um, your Instagram name, right, is different than your Ellie. Happy Love Day. So if you have noticed, my face I feel like is looking more rejuvenated. Let's be honest, putting my water as a like focus, so hydration is really important. But I did start using, if you guys have, they're like little micro needles. So before I use the lower like percentage that you're supposed to start with, because someone was like, it feels like splinters. I go, it does not feel like splinters. Like, it doesn't feel like splinters or a tattoo. It feels like if you've ever used those roller things, the roller things to me hurt more. So at night, I'll show you what I do in the morning, because I'm not gonna put this mask on because it's like a mask that then you peel off. So I did the toner. I just washed my face. And now this helps the collagen production. So I like you instantly, I just feel like I notice how much plumper, and sometimes your face is a little red, but we're trying skincare instead of, the other extremes. And today to me is about self love. Yes, I know most people, shalom, say, it's about romantic love, but I'm really obsessed with the whole Valentine's Day thing and just doing different stuff. What is it? It's Medicube. So I know you're gonna be like, what the heck? But I'm gonna be honest, like it was explained to me like little micro needles. So what happens is like it's making my skin like help collagen production, and then when I put on any sort of serums or thing, my skin like absorbs it better. So today's day 5 of using it. I've used this in the past. I used it in the summer, but I used the lower, like there's like a not volume, low or high. So I've been playing around with this, and you guys said you were noticing my skin too. So I was like, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, and come along, because of course, I'm going to show, they said a week, and I feel like I already was noticing like, well, I noticed right away how soft my skin felt as soon as I peeled that thing off. So this right now, it's called Medicube, and it's like micro needles. So it's a serum that has all these little things that help your face make more collagen. You shush. Shalom, Vishal. And then this is a deep sea. So like Okay, yes, yes, yes. I love it. Also, still on a sourdough adventure, like I showed you guys. Oh, I still have one more bite left of my cookie. One more bite. I'm trying to savor it. I'm just so proud because this is made with like the sourdough starter and fresh squeezed lemons from our backyard. Like, I'm like, this is so homemade. I'm so proud of you. Mm, I just love cookies. And like a lemon, that's like a lemon shortbread sourdough cookie. That's like a breakfast, totally, right? But Angela, I love it. She started hers and she named hers Brutus Breadtel, which is so perfect and fitting because I know you're a big Stephen King fan. When I told Patrick that, he's like, "Oh my god, that's so cool." So, uh, I tried to send some Stella to my friend, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. And then this stuff, this little yellow is like the vitamin C, and then you gotta like mix it. Do do. So I notice when I like self care does not have to be spa or like skin and coffee is the best thing. I think Christmas solidifies that. So now I'm like, I was gonna make cinnamon rolls, but last night, honestly, I did not feel like mixing up some dough. So that's one thing I'm learning to be a little bit more uh, chill, maybe about my baking. Because before I was like, no, you have to, and I'm like, you know what? Like I should have fed Stella last night and discarded some of it, but I was like, we'll just do something with it today. That's it. I still have some, so I'm gonna like put that on my neck. I'm also trying to get in the habit. I was always putting my skincare on like down, which is, not what you want to do. So I was like, if I can just start making little tweaks, because I plan on being here for a long time. Oh, I'm sorry I misunderstood. You're like, no. Brutus Howell from the Green Mile. Oh. Well, Patrick must not really been listening. Like, oh, that's cool. He probably just says that's cool to like almost anything. Cornelia, shalom. How are you? So I shared like a little self-care bingo thing for Valentine's Day because I know when it's like a holiday, I have worked through many holidays. I've been single through many holidays. I've had all of that stuff. And what I have found, that's why if you guys notice, I keep focusing on gratitude or self love and stuff like that because it's the one thing you can control. And it does help whenever I stop and can practice some gratitude, which it's hard when things are going really crappy. I remember I look back at my journal and sometimes it's like I can breathe, I have a roof over my head, and I have people that love me. Like, Illy, shalom. We're doing some skincare, and then I'm gonna draw some hearts on my face. I miss you. I still think you helped me so much with like gremlins and feel like I've been so much better with boundaries. It's been really cool to just see the evolution of the healing. Right? Pam, shalom, shalom. Hi, everybody. Was this showing or not? Sherry. Winding down after taking a friend to my current exhibition and painting for the next. Oh, that sounds so wonderful. Like, your current exhibition? Congratulations. Stephanie actually was sick, so that was canceled. We still have in about an hour and a half, so noon my time Pacific, 3 Eastern, 2 Central, 1 Mountain in the Netherlands. Ooh, I don't remember the time conversion. But basically it's 10:30 right now, so like an hour and a half. We're gonna open up a Brain Buddy Zoom. And because it's Valentine's Day, mine's just like a hangout and chat. So, we're going to talk about just whatever you guys want to talk about and some little self care stuff. I do have a little image that I think is helpful. And I just wanted to have a nice, fun space. Thank you, 9 p.m. Perfect. Happy Valentine's Day, Sherry. I love it. I say love day because it's just like about love. Like, look at, hold on, you guys can see. Oh, the kitty. We got a kitty in the lap. Do I hide it now? I don't know. Melissa. If you're like, what is she doing? I have to wait a little bit for the vitamin C to soak in and then we're going to draw because I kind of didn't really think about that. We could do my lips. It's been cool to see in my memories, like the hair changes and just like it's also wild to see the fish tank, how it's like grown and evolved. Like the green was barely like it's almost over this whole thing now. It's kind of wild. I know it's like lunch with a mermaid, basically. No, but it was funny because I was gonna do it on anxiety, and then I like looked at the date, and I'm like, maybe that's not. I go, let's just make Valentine's Day fun. Like, let's just open up a safe space where we can chat, laugh, celebrate. I am gonna have everybody. We're gonna celebrate one thing because I want to practice that. In fact, right now, all week, look back at your week. And maybe you're like, I'm celebrating that I just got through the week because there were some days that tested me. I know a lot of parents had a lot of extra winter snow days, and that can be a lot, especially after all the holidays and stuff. Not as much hooch today, but risen a little bit. I have to go back to the videos and see how much. I don't feel like mine had as much hooch in the beginning. So I don't know if maybe you need more flour because like sometimes when you look at the consistency of the sourdough, like that's why like honestly now I don't even measure. I just kind of like eyeball it. Cuz I just know that I'm like I want Stella to look kind of like the consistency of cake batter or like peanut butter, but not too chunky. Not like chunky peanut butter. So I found that this color is not like what almost the right color. So I think that and this pink and then the purple. And we just leave out this red because it just like clashes with these reds. So I don't know what you guys are thinking about that. Um, I also just have fun. It's really been therapy. Thank you guys for encouraging me to keep doing my makeup because there has definitely been plenty of times where it's still juicy. I'm still so juicy. Oh, thank you. Love you and happy love day. It's so nice. Like, I think that's also why I just like holidays is like, you know, people have a tendency to go out of there like, oh, happy Valentine's Day, so it's just like it breaks up the daily, So no, we are not going anywhere. But I just like doing the makeup. I always think it's funny when people pop on and they're like, why are you doing, are you guys going somewhere for this look? And I'm like, oh no. And like, I don't like how thin that is. It needs to be darker. But I do like this matte look. Thank you for the encouragement. No, seriously, I used to only do the bold lips because I was trying to distract from how much my lips and my mouth was breaking out from the anti-seizure meds. Shallow Debo. Or is it Dibbo? Apologies if I butchered your name. And so, and then it just became like a fun way of expressing myself. And then it's like therapy. Why is it? It's like this side feels ready, but this side doesn't. All right, just go in on this side. Okay. Ooh, it was good. I love when we get a good one. Okay. Then I think a little, like little pinks. And then, wait, maybe pink, pink, purple, purple. Because sometimes I'm like, let's just go random. And then it's like, what are you doing over there? Why does it look like that? Ooh. You are too sweet. It's practice. It's also what I've learned is if you saw when I went, one thing that I feel like doing the makeup too and like the doodles on your face is you learn like you just got to go for it. And so it's like 1, 2, okay, just hope it works out. If it doesn't, you just wipe it off. And it's really these, I mean, look at you, they're like a freaking pen. So this makes it a lot easier. But I'm kind of sad because the pink doesn't really show up unless you're way up close. And I've tried to outline before and ooh, that's difficult. Well, that just looked like a 5 then. Maybe I need to do like, maybe I won't do 2 pinks. Maybe I'll do, okay, I chickened out. Did you see that? Because I did it too close to my nose, but we're gonna hope it looks okay. You're the bug zapper. It's the reptile room. Okay, yeah. This one might be one of those where you're like, we just gotta wipe it off. But I'm gonna try and outline it again. I don't know. And sometimes what I've also learned is go over to the other side and you might be like, that's not that bad. But I think if I add polka dots, I think I'm gonna have to wipe that off and restart, but that's fine. Okay. Now here is something that I have learned. If you try and make it match, it's going to be really hard. So sometimes I like to make them totally different so then you don't try and like be like, "Oh, it's the heart's supposed to be the same." So I think over on this side I'm going to do a really big this color because 2 reasons. Crap. I think it's the yeah, my skincare lotion. There we go. And then also for photos, so I can get photos with these kind of hearts and then I can do photos with these kind of hearts. Okay. And I'd be like, that doesn't match. But I'm telling you, it saves you the heartache because I've tried to do them like the exact same. And then you're like, that doesn't look right. Okay. I definitely think I probably shouldn't have done that vitamin C serum and then been like, let me doodle on my face with these pens because they do work a lot better. But Meowdy! Shallow, shallow, Jonathan. Happy Love Day. Happy Love Day, governor. Chip, chip, cheerio. Being freaking weird. I was going to be in my Care Bear onesie. Y'all know, if you know how weird I am, you know that if I get an excuse to wear a themed thing, I'm going to do it. So, oh crap, I almost grabbed the same color. We're going to try the pink. You can't see it though. Like what the trail? But maybe because I'm so red right here. Son of a biscuit. Wee! That's pretty cute. Yeah, see, I like this side better. This side is like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, last thing. We gotta do some eyelashes. Oh, let's do some fun purple. Yes. Ow. Like, oh, I forgot to do the little polka dots. That'll make it really cute. And sometimes these little glittery ones, I like them better when you use your finger. And it's my makeup. I know some of you are like, oh, the oil's in your fingers. Oh no. I think that art and makeup is fun. Pew pew. Okay. That. Oh, my little Joe. I know. He story I told him I was like, you need to make that like so active. He got freaking mold poisoning, dude. So he was having a really hard time with his mental health. And I mean his place was poisoning him and Felice. So luckily he's doing better, but he just said he was like, I love everyone and I'm sorry if I have not gotten back to you, but yeah, I hear my dog. She is ridiculous. It's sunny outside and she's in the backyard and she's barking like, help me. I'm going to try and do heart-shaped hair later. Hold on. Let me, where is he? Okay. Okay. Like 10. Also, it's okay. Wait, pew pew pew. I could ask you for inspiration in that case. Tomorrow is the assignment for my friend to go wolf inspired. Oh my God, you are so sweet. So, what is my favorite thing to do? Okay, I know people, YouTube is great for tutorials and stuff. What I like to do a lot of times, this one was just like random, like we're just gonna draw hearts randomly on my face. That's probably why it's not as cute. Because I will say that I'm creative, but I don't always like, I like to look at other ideas. So usually most of my looks, I go to Pinterest and I will save a whole bunch of people's photos. And then I look at all those photos and I kind of just make a version that I can make. YouTube University, as I like to call it, always has great tutorials. And I do try to look at somebody who has, because like color theory and makeup and stuff matters. So I try to go with people with more my skin tone. Because like if I watch just white makeup artists, like my skin tones are different. Since I'm Spanish, I mean, Spanish native. I know I'm very light right now. Yes. So, and Joe, like he's been putting stuff in his stories so everyone like knows like he's still, you know, but like he isn't even really responding. Like he said that he's like, I'm sorry, I'm not even really responding to you or anybody. Like I'm having you know, and I appreciate that honesty because like we also just all got so used to like Joe's always there and it's like sometimes you really do you have to fill your cup first. And it's important. And I told him I was like it's so powerful you saying that because some people just hide away and then they like don't talk about it. So mental health is very important because to me because I know how I felt crazy. Like I was like there's something not right with my brain and like I don't know how else to describe that if you have not ever dealt with depression or anxiety. Like I know from the outside and that's what I said. I was like I just feel so bad all the time people when they were anxious or had a hard time and I just was like just like snap out of it. Like just I don't get it. And it's like you don't. It's very isolating and you just feel like at least that's how I felt. I just felt like there's something wrong with me and everybody would just be better. Like I'm just messing everything up. And it's a very weird like funk to be in. So hold on. I have to go get that dog. She's being ridiculous. So I'm like forever grateful. Hello, Angel. Hold on. Okay, guys, look at my new invention. We keep the kitty on the pillow so I can get up and down. I have to go let my dog in really quick. We are all over the place, but I love it. It's not even raining. The sun is out. I told you we were going to be in here for a while, and you chose to go outside. Ma'am. Missy. Missy. Okay. And then I grab the kitty back up. Boop. We put the kitty back in the lap. And all is good. Oh my God, you're so sweet. I just really like challenging myself. You can't really see that pink heart, but it's okay. We're having fun. And don't worry, if you're like, your eyebrows are really dark, it's a stain and I'm going to wipe them off. I'm like obsessed with this brow stain because my eyebrows been thinning. They didn't make the Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears phase, you know, when we all overplucked. Like, yeah, that was me too. And so later, me and my friend Annie, because I've never done the heart make hair, and she's really good at doing hair. So we're gonna do it virtually. She's in Chicago. Look how long. Look at this baby's hairs. Oh, they're past the Cynthia phase. When it sticks straight out, that's the worst. Now it's like able to go down. I need a recut here, but my side shave. I have no brows. I know. So what's crazy is one like look who now looks like she has an arch. That's all that. I ain't got nothing over there. That's the stain. We're gonna wipe it off. I'm gonna spray it. But I was starting to put my hair. I always usually braid this little piece back, but since I think we're gonna do the heart buns, I'm like, why are you doing that? And then my mom likes it because then it's like this and you can't see my side shave. Because she is still not a fan. And she said it in the sweetest way though. She's like, it's just, you don't need it. And I said, I know I don't need it, but I like it. And I feel like my hair's already like plain. And she's like, it is not plain red hair. I go, but it's like a normal color. She's like, not that red. Like, no, not that red. I know. If I could get, I'm just using vitamin C toner. Don't. And you can make it look more natural, like if you want it just to be painted, but I just like it like that little spot. I want a little bit more, but I just really like that you can have it. And if you don't want it to be as dark, you just don't leave it on as long. So I really like, I'm liking the stain for my makeup. See, that side looked really good. This side just needs, and then we just go in with a little bit more. An angry potato head. Okay, the first time I was like, oh my God, I look really intense. But then once you see that like these little fill-in things just make such a difference over here. So I need to get my eyebrows like shaped again, and then they're easier to fill in because I haven't gone and got them done in a while. Heart-shaped braids. No, so I saw two different things. I'm either gonna try and do the space buns where we make my hair into little hearts. You know, I can't, but my friend's done it. And so we're going to do it together as like a Galentine's Day thing. And that's what's so fun that I do love about online is you could be like, oh, like I remember a lot of times I'm like, all my friends are in relationships or like they're all busy or they're doing stuff or like Patrick's working, you know, and it's like, oh, I can hang out. Like I'm hanging out with you guys. And so I love it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I share with you guys. It's been a crazy cool journey also to just see like right like some of you guys have seen me since basically the first brain surgery, so like 7 years, right? So now look at my eyebrow, I have like a shape, but I didn't have that before. Like I need that arch and my eyebrow doesn't naturally do that, and it's like thin as it's so thin over there. If you look now, that's all like basically painted on. Right? I'm like learning some of the tricks. You know, the younger girls and all this makeup stuff, some of it is really cool, but I like following older, you know, it's like our faces are different. I can't put on makeup the same way as I did. I'm 37 now. These eyebrows look a little, my face be looking a little different now. But I did mess up and I want to put a little bit more glitter because you know me. Glitter! Bam! Last little thing, throw on. Ooh, I would love, it's just fun to play around. We should do a makeup thing. You should dude, have someone come over. That's the best thing is doing your makeup together. And you see someone do something, you're like, oh, let me try that. I still don't really do the contour stuff. So here's my Valentine's Day look. Come back later. I'm gonna have little heart things. I added a little bit of flour and water. Yeah. So, and you may want to, because you're on day 2. I don't think it was until day 4 that you start doing it in the morning and at night. We're talking about sourdough starter. So if you want to start a sourdough, the reason I'm sharing is because I wish I would have started sooner. I didn't because I was following all these accounts that were like, I mean, yes, you do need to measure, and yes, there is like a science to it, but it's also baking has a little bit of art, and homesteaders were doing this before they had scales, before they had stuff like that. So I love following recipes where they're just like a cup of this, a cup of that, a dash of this, you know, measure your cinnamon with your heart. Like those are the kind of recipes that I like and I'm doing. I am getting, you know, exact measurements for those of you who are like, oh, but like my friend Tracy, she's like, I watched you and you're like, I need 3 cups of flour, and you like poured 2, and then you were like pouring the rest of your flour and you're like, no, 2.5, good enough. And she's like, that, like my brain was like, oh my God, but it still worked. The cinnamon rolls still tasted great. They're still good. So I'm loving it. I'm loving the baking adventure. So I will see you guys later this afternoon. If you want to come around and you want to, you know, learn how to do some heart buns. I don't know if Annie said they're really hard to do on your head, so I might put in my extensions and braid my hair and do the hearts in the braided hair because I saw that way too. So we're going to try some stuff. Either way, it's going to be some funny shit because me and Annie always have a blast, and it's just, you can't take life so serious. So when you try and do like a funny look and it doesn't work out, you're just like, whatever. So I love you guys. That might